Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to this week's video. Today, really probably for the next few days, we're going to be working on the XR. I got back from Arkansas. If you saw that video, you know that these tires were just not cutting it up there in the gravel. And it was the same thing, when I go right here locally in DeSoto or anywhere like that, it's still gravel. Don't have the mountains and stuff like that, so it's not quite as sketchy feeling, but definitely in the gravel, these tires are just not, there's no traction. So braking, going up hills is just, it's fun. It makes for fun riding, but you know what I'm saying. So anyway, I got home from Arkansas and I ordered a set of tires. I went with the Shinko 244s. I went with a bigger back tire, a 510 18, the 3.0 21 in the front, just to run a little bit more meat, a little bit more tire in the back. So I ordered them. They're supposed to be here any minute now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start breaking the bike down, get the bike up on the stand, get the wheels off, and start breaking these tires down. And also, and I know I'm gonna get some flack for this, and I've been going back and forth on it. But, yeah, you see it. We're going to black the wheels out. Before, when I first got it, I have wanted black wheels bad. They just look so much better than the silver does. They're expensive. They're more than I want to put into this thing right now. And so I was going to do a video on painting these and do epoxy primer and do a really jam up paint job. But it's hot, and after Arkansas, I have gone back and forth on if I even want to do it anymore. Because here's what I don't want. I don't want to create more maintenance. Even though it would be cosmetic maintenance, it's still maintenance. I just want to ride the bike. I just want to be able to go. So I read a lot online, read a bunch on forums, and a lot of guys who race motocross, which we know we're not doing that with this, just go with the good old Plasti dip. That you put 6 to 8 coats on there, and it holds up better than paint will. And if I don't like it, I just peel it off. I'll just take it off. So I don't have to worry about scuffing my wheels, so even if I do take it off, they'll just be back like they are. One day I would love to do a set of black, like XL wheels or something like that on it, but, I'm just enjoying riding it right now. But like I said, I've gone back and forth on this, if I even want to do it. And we were in Walmart earlier. I had to go get some materials for a job, and we ran by Walmart, and I was like, you know what? What the heck? Let's do it. So you guys are going to get to watch. Not only are we going to change the tires, we're going to Plasti dip these wheels. And you'll get to watch an honest review over time as to how well it's going to hold up. I don't know. Andrew's wheels on her Jeep have been Plasti dipped for a good 4 or 5 years that junk's been on her wheels. I've done other wheels on other Jeeps and stuff I've had in the past, and it actually held up pretty darn good. Her wheels are holding up fine. So, we're going to do it. Just drop them off. Got these at Motorsport. So, as I said earlier, we got the Shinko 244s, what they call the Golden Boys. I've been researching tires for a while as to which ones I wanted to run, and asking about tires is about like asking about oil. You're going to get 5,000 different opinions. So I just kind of went with the ones these were cheap. I got both of these with free shipping from Motorsport. Tax and all was like $177 or something like that. So you can tell that's gonna be, I got them taped together. That's gonna be quite the difference there. Now we just hope that we didn't pinch them. Pinch the tubes.
We've done that before.
I have done that before. I was just careful. Made sure.
I don't think you did.
I always put a little bit of air in my tubes. Back when we rode BMX, we would change multiple flats a night out riding or on the trails that day. And always just put a little bit of air in the tube so it can take just enough to take shape, and it kind of decreases your chances. And then once you get it on, do like I did, just kind of bounce it and roll it on the ground, and it kind of just helps everything get seated. I'm not gonna say it's gonna completely prevent you from pinching a tube, but it will help prevent. But big difference here. And this tire's gonna be a lot taller too.
Because your bike needed height.
Yeah.
And that just means you got to go back to the Ozarks to test it out and see how it does.
That's right. You gotta twist my arm.
How many miles did say that?
Not many. You're one of a kind, babe.
I know it.
Now to decide if I want to Plasti dip or not Plasti dip. Stay tuned. I don't know. I need you to talk me up or down off of this.
I think the black wheels look cool.
They look wise, absolutely. Black looks better. It's weird. I've had so much fun on it that I've just gotten to the point where I don't really care as much about looks. It's more about just functionality. I just want it to work and work well. This is the most low maintenance option right here. So
to me, I look at it as it's makeup. It's eyeliner. Just a little bit. It's gonna add a lot because when I don't wear eyeliner, I look like I'm asleep or ancient. And so adding a little eyeliner will make it look fancy, but you may have to put the eyeliner on again because it'll wear off. I guess it just depends on how concerned with looks you are.
If I don't do it, we're done. All I gotta do is air them up.
We'll see y'all next week.
If I paint them, I gotta take them inside, clean them, tape off every spoke.
Put all the straws on.
And then spend all tomorrow afternoon, coat 30 minutes, coat 30 minutes, coat 30 minutes.
Do I have to do all that with you?
That's the easy part. The painting part is the easy part. It's the prep now of.
With the magic of filmmaking.
I was back and forth on this, but she was encouraging me to do this, and then Eric, y'all know Eric, just happened to text me, told him what I was doing, and he was like, do it, yes, do it. And I was like, the peer pressure, I guess, got to me. So we are going to Plasti dip these things. Everybody says 4 to 6 coats, and it will peel off easy, and it'll look better. And then once I do that, then I'm going to put some clear coat over the top of these just to help it have a gloss and have a deeper black, and maybe help offer it a little bit of protection too. So, all right, well, we are done with it. Everything's back on. It looks awesome. I love the way it looks. How it's gonna hold up, we don't know. But man, it looks fantastic. So there it is. Looks so much tougher, meaner, whatever you want to say. Man, I am just ecstatic with the way it turned out. The wheels, nice smooth finish on them all the way around. Back nice and smooth. What I done is I did 4 coats, and then my plan was to do 2 coats of clear. And so I did the 4, and it's been a crazy day today, y'all. I didn't film any of this. I intended to. It's just been a wild day. We had a storm come through last night. It blew a tree down on Andrea's studio in town. And so we was out there at the crack of dawn this morning getting tarps on it and all that kind of stuff so the rain would stay out of it. It's just been a wild day. So anyway, you can see all my straws, all the paper, everything undone. But I did the 2 coats of clear, and then I went to go do another job, and then it didn't work out real well. Didn't have everything we needed there. When I got back, the clear just didn't look, it's kind of blotchy, kind of dry. Like, it's hard to, with an aerosol clear, to spray it right. I couldn't get a good wet coat on there. So I just put another coat of Plasti dip on top of that to give it a good uniform finish, and called it good. So we'll see. So that's 4 coats of Plasti dip with 2 coats of clear, and then another coat of Plasti dip on top of that. But man, the back tire looks so much better, a little more meat. There's supposed to be a little tab in there. I cut that tab out. You can see it's laying over here. It's for the chain guard. I took it off. It cleared the tire, but I agree with something I've seen a lot of guys say, that it's a real flimsy tab, and if a stick or anything went in there and bent it, because it would bend real easy, it's gonna go right into my tire. So I'm not gonna put a chain guard on this thing. So I just whacked that off. But it's gonna be nice just having some tread on the back. But man, I am just really happy with the way it turned out. Good clean job. Well guys, I am in Bienville National Forest today. Kind of I had plotted a couple loops on Gaia, and now I'm just kind of riding those and seeing what's worth riding. Trying to put together a few loops. The tires, just wanted to kind of give a closeout to the video and a little review now that I've actually been able to get on some gravel and some mud. And man, the difference is night and day in these tires versus what was on there before. And which, if you saw the tire, I think that's pretty obvious. But man, just braking 1,000 times better. I can actually use the back brake without just sliding forever. I ran up on one turn a little too fast on a gravel road, and was able to get on the brake really good, and everything was fine. It never even slid. So they're fantastic. The mud, they're just biting really good. And then on asphalt, they handle fantastic. I honestly cannot tell a major difference at all in the way that it handles versus the other tire. So, I mean, so far, we'll see how the miles hold up, how they hold up. So far, I really like it, man. I've almost dropped it 4 or 5 times today, but I don't think, it don't matter what kind of tire I had on it, it was the sand just hitting, and I've hit some really deep sand. There was one stretch, probably 1/8 of a mile stretch, when I first come out riding this morning up here, and it was actually on a county road, and man, it was it was a battle. It was a battle to get to the end of that road, man. It was just so deep, so washed out, and it was everything I could do to keep the bike up. So I definitely got to work on my sand riding. But you know, like I said, I don't think the tires, you know, wasn't the tires' fault. It was just the conditions that it was. But all in all, I like them. So far, they're doing great. And I've got a few other goodies ordered for the bike. I got a pipe coming from XR's only, so I'm really excited to put that on. And just a few other little knick-knack things on here that I wanted to kind of upgrade the bike with. So video in the future, we'll be doing that. And I'm not filming any riding today. I just wanted to kind of get out and ride without having to stop and set up. But we'll be planning on coming back and doing this loop. I'm going to perfect it a little bit. I've been kind of changing it as a ride. And would hopefully, when I come back, I'll have some people riding with me. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for watching. As always, you can get our stickers on termiteoffroad.com. And yeah, other than that, see you guys next week.